I think that's why they're playing off of it, and as soon as it goes off, they know they can try to refill it onto the site. Trent back already through, taking care of Bozer, but the trade is timely. It's perfect. Durka's not able to get it. His hero does. 2 kills on the round for him. Just enough to try to get him out of position. Do they have a flash? Do they have anything? They all just swing out. They all just face, and they're outnumbered. Fnatic will get the pistol.
And the coaching staff that's behind them as well. It's going to be over.
A little bit of tap there, not connecting the shots, but honestly, Jonah P, it was a bit labored. It's a 3v3, but it doesn't feel like a solid one. It doesn't feel like a comfortable one. It just feels inevitable. Vulnerable shock setup. Icy's been dropped. Leaf has 2. Meanwhile, Fnatic is getting a ton of info. You've got Durka who's pushed down C long. You had the drone come out from Chronicle towards A, and they've got him fully funneled. The paranoia is going to be a little bit wide, but Valence shots do connect. Now they can flush back C. The thing is, I don't know that they really have a good idea of where Durka is. Again, Durka is the problem, and the problem has not been solved.
Oh, he commits to the TP backside.
Jonah P fully surrounded in a 1v3. No idea where Durka was. Alpha and Leaf on the other side. He's got full health. He's got full armor. But how do you deal with the double tap?
But it's
Durka's in such a good spot, but Jonah P just decapitates him. Boaster able to respond at least a little bit. Now with 2v2 as the spike goes down, it's leaving Trent on his own. He's got 2 shots, but position's been given away. Knife out. And again, Trent has to go. No armor. That's not the right weapon in that position. So they have full A main control. But the pit is down, and that's going to make this so much more difficult. Leaf's going to fall too. A 2v4 that needs to go the way of G2 for any semblance of hope, and it does not look like that will be the case. What in the world can Trent do? Outnumbered and dead. It's
oh
Leaf
my
again.
gosh.
He's got a Bulldog, light armor. Alpha here again trying to pest him out, but this time the duel goes the way of G2. He's exploring, Valenzair on the other side. He's got to spot him, and he does. A 5v2, but again, remember, it's lighter weaponry. It's not great. It's a Bulldog and an Odin. I mean, he's got plenty of money.
Wait a second.
The newcomer.
Durka's doubling back.
For this Fnatic roster. He's continued to knock on the door. He's continued to unlock the bolts, and he might be able to swing this back in their favor, but heads up awareness from Trent. Now Durka has no choice but to get out.
Yoruclone is so good against the Cypher. Breaks all the trips in Alpha. He's going crazy right now. It's 1 for 1 though.
It's Durka again getting as much info as he can. Meanwhile, Boaster's trying to do a bit of the same, but Trent anchored in. We'll clean him up.
No smokes on the side of the defense either, so it's just going to be complete RNG. That's a good start though, yeah.
That's a big one, but Leaf's timing. He's given his position away. He's only able to find 1. A tap of the spike into the swing, and Jonah P will best him. They're investing so much into denying this A main control from G2.
A main mid. And still an Omen paranoia for Boaster. It gets committed. Hero just absolutely decimates Valen. And deleted from the server.
And Trent's left in a 1v4. That first shock will go out. The spam coming through will clean up 2. But there's still so much work to be done. Note Boaster did not get it to half. Now finally done so. The classic just cannot connect.
With more members, that turret does not clear this box. Leaf, oh my goodness!
He's punished again. He stuck that. He stuck that right into Hero's lap. I imagine there was a flash behind it or something. I'm sure we're going to see that on the replay, but I think the story doesn't change. Jonah P has gotten 3 on the round. He's going to have to get 2 more.
It's in their sights, and it's a crossfire in Garage. This is impossible.
How in the world does Jonah P do that? He can't.
Look at how far back the trips are from Hero.
Leaf's gonna get tagged. The Hunter's Fury has been invested. Leaf is already dead.
What a setup.
No corner is safe.
What a great round.
They're gonna try to accelerate, as you were mentioning, towards C, but you're right, it's probably too little too late, and Leaf has been left with so much to do. Meanwhile, Icy trying to get back sight off of the flashes. Leaf dealt with. The site still up for grabs. You still have so many members of Fnatic that are playing close by. Icy trying to swing out the Bucky from that distance. Will not connect, but Valen will. Number situation, the pit invested. Trent on the swing. Chronicle dead. Can they do anything to get rid of this? He's gonna flip the map. He's gonna get out. Valen's fully TP'd, but finally commits back. Where's the swing? Where's the challenge? Where's the dare? They all want to swing at the exact same time. Across the middle of the map again. 2 there. Found Alfier again. Gets away with murder.
For the second, you're not.
No. No way.
And Trent just got spammed. Leaf is in a 1v3 though. And he gets flanked. Durka
Wouldn't you be having fun if you were up 7 rounds in an elimination match at Champs?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This guy's about to pop off. Oh, he can't handle the pressure.
In the face of 3. And they're just going to walk into Fnatic's crosshairs again.
Boaster is calling such a good game. Leaf, he gets a Vandal.
And he puts it right back down. Now Chronicle on the swing back side will clean up the last 2 members. Fnatic get up 11-3.
And Alpha's still in this window area.
Leaf's going to clean him up, but how do you expect the other? And now they're not even necessarily concerned with dealing with the spike and covering for it. Look at Chronicle's position. Just so aggressive. And well, for good reason, it's all gone their way. A turn of the flash, no kill found. A 2v2 now, Icy weak. Valen not much better off. This map is very likely done.
It's done, it's a save from G2. They know they don't have time. Sometimes it can feel impossible to entry. That jump spot's gonna spot a lot of people.
Hello, off the paranoia. They're gonna bait all that out, and yeah, they're gonna lose full A main control, but Fnatic wisely accelerating, taking the rest of the map.
They're not even taking the map, they're taking heads.
There's really nothing that's safe. And again, I know I've mentioned it a couple times, but it feels this way once more. The map feels small. It feels so claustrophobic for G2. And Fnatic are just running circles around G2, a 13-3 stomp. Now finally gunfire erupts as Alfier's the first to fall. Hero's gonna join in as Chronicle on the swing, not able to settle, finally does onto Trent, delivers on a second. You can tuck inside of it, but be careful, they're gonna check you, they're gonna swing you. Leaf cleans him up, the spike does not get planted. Chronicle's doing his best to frag his way into the round, but time will expire. Yes, another kill comes through for Chronicle, but G2 get the pistol. That doesn't feel good. That does not feel good. Somehow gets away and buys some time. It's upgraded to weapon 2 as a Bulldog in hand. What a bloody mess this would be. But that's a Bulldog down. Flash on the other side as they try to push through the wall. Jonah P on the snap to Alfier, but Durka on the exchange.
It's a stick.
Icy's gotten it to half. He's the last one left standing in a 1v2. With the outlaw in hand, has found his one. There's just not a lot of time on this. Durka can swing, but he's gonna hold it. Oh my goodness. The MasterCard Thrifty as Fnatic tie us up.
But it's so tough because that's the bread and butter for G2. That's been their success all year long.
We're just waiting for another round to come through.
They have such a good read on everything. Anti-eco, they get the pick. They freeze. They don't rush the plant. They set late flanks up like this, 2 orbs off of it. And they'll gather space like that.
Playing anti, and Chronicle just plays his position perfectly.
Beautiful. They were so ready, and now, yeah, what's the reaction? Oh!
Now they can commit.
Really good molly to delay, but Chronicle spams Trent in the process. And he's just gonna clean up house.
He's gotten 3 on the round already.
This was bad last time around for Fnatic, but Chronicle, he's taking things into his own hands. He has 4 to the round, and Durka will clean it up.
Again, almost getting caught in utility, realizing that he's being hunted, he's being pushed, he's being pressed, and he's been dealt with. Again,
yeah, he got caught out sleeping.
I mean, but again, such a small victory in light of every other devastating defeat. They've kept this one competitive. Sure, they're tied at 3 apiece. And just as quickly as I say that, a map that they felt like they should have been able to get away with. Any attempt at a retake is instantly stuffed.
And Fnatic, they're gonna run it back. They like what they saw last time around. Durka gets a freebie.
Durka with a lot to deal with. This feels a lot more brawly. This feels notably more bellicose. But again, advantage Fnatic. A deep hit now that they're gonna attempt to counter, but Valen will crumble. Under the weight of the moment, under the dominance of Fnatic.
No one's holding his U-Haul right now. I guess I say that as Chronicle picks it up, but they're ahead of that.
3 members stunned. No need to swing. They can take the fights exactly when they want them. As soon as you have attention drawn one place, the hit comes from elsewhere.
This Fnatic, they look insane. This is the #1 seed from EMEA. Oh, barrel scene. Jonah P takes out Boaster.
That's a punish. How much more can they find? Leaf with 2, make that 3.
The barrel was seen by Jonah P on site, and that was enough for Leaf. But the call was good. Boaster baited.
Icy tucked in the smoke, the nade, the satchel. He's buying time. He's trying to delay as best as he can. Trent able to get 2. Icy on the swing. Durka there. Satchel's exchanged. And it's only 2 on the side of Fnatic now. Holy smokes. He does that, and now he's got the ult. Icy so weak. Durka gets another. What in the world will be left? Boaster spotting one. A 1v3 left to convert. Confidence from the captain as he delivers another. Can he find clarity in the calamity? No! Jonah P saves the day for G2. Jonah P on the swing, spotting two here. Leaf has been dealt with, but I see the firing squad over his shoulder. Hero now position given away. He's been spotted. He's been cleaned up of being the hero that Fnatic needed in the previous round, and he might be able to clean it up. I see choosing wisely to hold onto the rocket for just a bit longer, not connecting. And playing everything to near perfection. Another kill found. As Dirk is going to join in on it. They've got to deal with him. Trent's gotten it to half, but that's all it can be so far. As Valent's left alone, he's going to get dropped. Fnatic gets to 7 as Dirk gets 3. In such a brutal spot. They know that he's there. He's
not playing.
He's going to be the first on the swing. Icy stomping like a Clydesdale around the way as Chronicle gets 2. And now the Cosmic Divide has torn them asunder. Posted up on the other side of the wall. All the info he could possibly gather, but Valen.
His barrel was sticking out.
A tap of the spike, but it's not committed. Leaf just walks into his death. Valen on the tap. No real way to pull this off. He's gotten it down to 1, but again, time is short. He's got to commit to this, but he runs away. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Fnatic hit 8.
He's dead. He's done.
He has no idea.
And look at how slow G2 are to make a decision. They want to take the teleporter.
Do they realize how close Hero is? Valen's the first to fall. As G2 realize this is a desperate need to pull off this pistol, and it's gotten down to 1. He's nipping at it, but again, the timing, the position from Trent is gorgeous. The kill comes through for Boaster, but the round for G2. But they've got Boaster controlled. They've got him cornered. They've got him cleared, and now there's going to be a fight through the other side of the TP. As soon as he gets on the move, there may be something going on here as Trent trying to keep them back. Durka will fall.
They're going to have to sit in this teleporter for as long as they can, but if you look at the minimap, look at Icy. He's going to flank him.
At least enough to open the door.
And that's an upgrade for the Bulldog.
He can Roomba his way through the TP. That's exactly what he's going to do. The door will open. Oh no, it trolled him a little bit. The angle wasn't great. Chronicle might survive this. Dizzy over the top, tagging a couple.
But it's not halved. It should have been halved.
When do G2 go? They might not get the chance. Jonah P gets dealt with. Can he deliver? He's gonna spot the first, but he can't clean him up. Can Icy do what his teammate could not? No! Another round dominantly going the way of Fnatic. Such a disadvantageous situation, and now they're gonna invest the showstopper on the other side, and it's all on to Leaf. Still trying to play around the pit, and he can't find safe space in. 13 seconds left. They've burned this candle down really low. Can they flood behind it? The spam coming through. Trent's dead, but the spike down. The attack in an advantageous position. Icy on the swing, but Leaf on the kill. Boaster and Hero left standing, and they've gotten it down to 2. Hero cannot stand any longer. And then he still has to get the spike defused, trying to very carefully play every single position. Face checks the smoke. Valen gets the kill. G2 get 9. But he's been spotted out on the swing, the Thrash. He's been tagged, he's been dropped. And so now the swing back towards Showers. Icy with so much to deal with. How do you drop the Turk? You cannot. The time is so short, though. Fnatic have to accelerate. They have to go, and they have to go now if they want to have a shot at this. I don't think there's enough time. They've tied the freaking game.
Oh, Leaf, he's been so deadly in holding these angles.
That's not quite going to be enough. But Leaf settles and gets 2. Perfectly teed up. They've tucked tail, they've gotten away. Jonah P will be the casualty, but the site is theirs. You gotta realize Alfier's waiting on the other side. It's messy, but it works.
It's another save.
And you're right, the economy now. The Great Depression that Fnatic have hit. Tucked behind the cover of the smokes, they push their way forward. Icy's dead! Oh my gosh! Alfier's filthy!
He's gonna clean up Leaf as well.
Of course, it's Chronicle. He started the map hot. He might be the one to close it. Icy satchels into his death. It's again disaster. What does Trent do here?
He's gonna die. He's left to his devices. Fnatic are giving 1s though. But Hero will take him out. They're still here. They still want it. Here it comes, Doug.
Can they weather this? It's 1 for 1. Meanwhile, G2 seem to have stabilized, at least for a little bit, but Alfier invests the Thrash. He's dealt with, he's done. Chronicle Chronicle and Boaster are left standing.
And the re-wrap as well, short A. Look at Leaf.
There's no idea for them to know if it's on right now because they're still waiting on the other side of the wall. This one coming through will connect onto Leaf. Boaster has gotten it to half. There's the flash, there's the swing! And Chronicle gets all three! Heartbreak for G2! The orange and black